Action Comics 1067. Here we go. Let's talk about this using my space system. Story, pacing, artistry, characters, enjoyment. Each category gets a score between 0 and 2. 2 is the best you can get in any category. I'm giving the storyline a 2. This was awesome. This is pretty badass. Start out, Superman's doing his stuff. All of a sudden, this alien comes and says, I need help. There's these alien guys who want to beat me up, and I need your help to beat them up. So you're going to enter this kind of like fighting contest, and if you beat this thing, then we're all free. Superman's like, yeah, I'll do it. Look, basic, get back into act. It's called Action Comics. Get into action, get into fights, battles, this kind of stuff. Posing, boosh, smashing crap. Loved it. I'm going to give the pacing a 1.5. The reason I'm not giving the pacing a full is that there is a backup. There's 2 stories in here. This is me really reviewing the first story. The second story is like Lois and Clark doing some shenanigans, and it's like, it's all right. It's, I don't know. And the story for that one, I mean, I guess I could have given the story a 1.5, but I was just so pumped for the first part of it. I do like Action Comics having a backup story though, so it is a thing. And this one was all right. It's okay. You know, it's a little bit of stuff here, but so I got to dig the pacing because this one was so awesome. Then I got that one kind of just, you know, kind of halted it. But still, overall, really good. Oh, love the stuff here with these aliens. I mean, you can just read this over and over and over again. So cool. It's like right away, immediately into action. So that's why I'm still giving it a 1.5 because the rest of it was awesome. The art, I'll give it a 1.5. You know, it looks good. We're going to talk about Superman's costume momentarily. Everything looks all right. You know, it's not going to blow your mind, but still, I think it is still pretty good. It still feels very exciting to me. Okay, so I'm giving it a 1.5. And while we're talking about art, I do want to show you beardedshirts.com. This is my channel sponsor. And just in time for Deadpool and Wolverine, you can get this really cool print all over shirt, and this is the Rob Liefeld style art here. They've got tons of X-Men stuff, tons of Superman, Superboy, Legion. Check them out. If you join my channel as a member, as a Legionnaire, you do get a shirt from beardedshirts.com. We do one every month, so as long as, you know, we get a member every month, we send them one. But yeah, check them out even if you don't want to become a member. The link is in the description below. They have great sales on all the time. I don't ever think there's a regular price day. There's a sale all the time. Whatever excuse to get a sale going, they do it. So make sure you guys check those out. Characters, I'm going to give it a 2. Because Superman's my favorite character of all time, not just comics. I love Superman. But you know, these other guys are pretty cool. Like these aliens that show up they're pretty badass. And then this monster that you got to fight is crazy. I'm not going to show you the monster. I want you guys to get, oh my God, this monster is insane. I want you guys to check this comic out. I think that DC has a really bad reputation right now because a lot of their comics are absolutely garbage and gutter trash horse shit. Not gonna lie, tell me what you really think. But I've liked Action Comics now for at least the past year, and I've liked Superman. Now they are Superman's my favorite character, so I'm biased a little bit. And Batman has been somewhat okay. I think I've kind of fell off of Batman last maybe 6-7 months. I haven't read it. Detective Comics, I still have yet to read that Rom V run. I do actually have that run. It's still going. I think there's a couple more left. So I haven't read that, but I know a lot of the comics are terrible, and they are. I'm not gonna lie, sit here and lie to you and say, oh, they're still kind of good. No, but you got to be picky and pick and choose, right? Dread magazine, that's a great thing. Your 4 Spawns are really good. Transformers is amazing. G.I. Joe is amazing, right? Pretty much anything I'm doing videos on is pretty damn good. So the mainstream comics are not dead. I don't know if you count Image Comics or if you count 2000 AD as mainstream. Conan's pretty good. Deathstalker's been good, so that's Vault Comics. There's good comics out there. You just gotta find them. And if you need any help, I'll help you find them. But for DC, Action and Superman have been really good. Enjoyment factor, I'm gonna give it a 1.5. I like this one a lot. Thought it was pretty neat. So it's an 8.5 out of 10 for this particular issue of Action Comics, mostly because the backup story wasn't anything special for me. It was just kind of just there. Let's talk about this right here. I like this in the Max Fleischer cartoons because I think it's really neat, and I feel that it should stay there. Just like the Kingdom Come S, and I call it an S, it's a shield, yeah, whatever. The S in Kingdom Come is great for Kingdom Come, not for regular Superman, run-of-the-mill Superman. It's like the black costume. Awesome, got the figure right. I like the black costume. It looks cool. I was like, wow, that looks pretty badass. Not for everyday use. They have to understand that the regular Superman costume needs to be the thing that you're promoting. That is Superman, what you see, you know? That's the Superman. Just like Spider-Man, having like a cool thing come out of his back. Oh, you've got like little legs, or you've got some weird thing, like, you know, he's got some new hands or gloves, or that's all cool, right? But not all the time, right? It needs to be the regular Superman costume, regular Spider-Man costume. Same with Batman. You can have armor sometimes because it's kind of neat. Oh yeah, he's armored up, that's cool. Not every time. And not as your standard thing. So that's sort of my problem. So I'm not sure what to make of this. Like, I don't hate this. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say this sucks, but it just feels a little weird to me. So I'm not sure exactly what they're going for. It also feels like this first story here, I don't know if it takes place in a different time period. I don't really follow the behind the scenes of comics. I just buy this and read it. I'm not following DC Comics and what's coming out or what's the event. I think there's is it Absolute Power is the event right now? Don't care. I'm looking for, I want to buy a comic and read it. This is why I started getting back into Judge Dredd magazine. It's like, you got your stories done. You read the next parts and the next thing. There's not all this stuff going on where I have to collect 14 different comics to like, now I got to buy 7 or 8 different comics to understand one comic. So I don't know what's going on here exactly. I'm okay with it. And if this had been the James Gunn movie, I'd be okay with it. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.